and we'll be good to go. Hello, pretty people. All the pretty people say hi, Jerusha. It's a Monday, marvelous Monday, motivational Monday, money making Monday. What else starts with M? Movement Monday, all the things. It's a Monday. Let's get this party started. And so I just wanted to share 3 keys with you today. I've been on a roll. I've been up since 5:30. What time did you get up this morning? Put it in the chat. Said you're Roger. And I know it helps me. I'm gonna tell you a business secret. It helps me, leader in the building. It helps me that my boys are in school because I have to get up. Now, if you're the type of person that you don't have children and you don't have to get up, I would imagine it might be a struggle to get up really, really early in the morning. So I think for me, that has worked for me all of these years because I had a reason to get up. Because I do have friends that are single or they don't have children or anything. And they're like, I slept till 10 o'clock. I'm like, really? Yeah, I'm like, I don't know that life. I have not known that life for years. And so, yes, so it helps me that I have to get up for my boys, hashtag mama boys, and I have to take them to school and I fix them breakfast in the morning. So I'm up and about already. And so once that happens, it's like, all right, the day just starts. And so how many of you have to get up really early? Put it in the chat. How early do you get up? I'm 5:30. That's usually our regular time is 5:30. What time? Put it in the chat. I want to know. Or do you work a full-time job or you work from home? I mean, that's, if you work from home, what time do you actually get up? And do you have to like be on a Zoom at a certain time every day or clock in at a certain time? So that's interesting. So let me know because I know everything has changed after the pandemic or during the pandemic. Most people did not go back physically to their full-time jobs in the building. And so I hope you guys are following 7:30. So you get up at 7:30. Okay. All right. 9:30. Oh, okay. You work from home. Gotta work from home. Because I live in Atlanta and to get anywhere in the morning, it's going to take you 45 minutes to an hour. And so you need to get up really early. Okay. You get up between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. in the morning. Girl, what time do you need to be to work? Now that is early, 2 a.m., 4 a.m. And that's more like television schedules. Like for the morning news, they have to physically be in the building like 3:30, 4 a.m. in the morning because then, 5 o'clock news comes on at 6 o'clock. So I worked in radio and television. So if you're joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat. Say I'm a newbie. Oh, you work from home. Okay. And you get up between 2 and 4 a.m. So put newbie in the chat if you are newbie to me. That just means you're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. I love my newbies. And then, of course, if you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag 2 people and share the broadcast, you and I just became besties. I love it when you share because when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Let's talk about it. Okay, great. Okay, 7 a.m. I got you. 10 a.m. Okay, I got you. So different times that we get up. And so are you productive throughout the day? So I'm going to give you some keys that I, want to share with you if you are in a business or you have a business, you're growing a business, or you even want to start a business. You want to start practicing good habits now. Yes or yes. You want to start right now. So I'm Jerusha, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach and network marketer. And so I am developing 100 new, did I say new in the building? 100 new entrepreneurs. Typically, I like to attract those women that probably work a corporate job or you need a side hustle because that was me. I worked for CNN News. My degrees are in communications and public relations, and I needed time freedom. So I actually wanted to transition from employee to entrepreneur, and I did that in a short period of time with my first company. And so I had the pleasure of laying them off. And so now I'm really focused on really building 100 new leaders, monetizing and leveraging social media. And so I'm excited about this. And so that's why I have to get up because my day needs to start early because I have so many people that I want to train and develop and pour into, like the pretty people, like you people. Hashtag to all the pretty people. And so I help you even if you're already have a business, I help you build that business online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat. So who's ready to change the world one person at a time? Yes. Okay. You are holding the key to do that. If you have a business opportunity or a product that could change someone's life, today is your day. If it excites you and scares you at the same time, it might be a good thing to try. If you have not done a reel or a TikTok or a live or shared your product, your service, your opportunity, you might want to do it today, because what if somebody's waiting for you? So what I want you to do is try working your business today full out. Like no prisoners, is going down. I need you to try working your business full out today. No excuses, just feel the fear and see the people. See the people, see the people, and see the people. Put that in the chat for me. Don't allow yourself to renege on your personal dreams. Okay. So let me share 3 keys that can help you today. First of all, the first key is renege. And what that means is, okay, means to go back on a promise or abandon or fail to honor. You're not playing with the deck of cards to renege. You're playing with your life. So we are not going to renege today. Okay. Whatever you commit to, we're doing it. So don't renege, even if it's a material thing. Don't renege on that yacht that you wanted. Don't renege on that month vacation to travel the world that you wanted. Don't renege on building that house that you wanted. Don't renege on helping your family. You can't afford to renege. So you can't afford to abandon your dreams. Not today, not on my watch. And so I was afraid when I started my new journey, my new venture, but I was more afraid not to try. The only thing we should fear is fear itself. You better write that down. Say, Darusha said, the only thing that we should fear is fear itself. So can you see yourself, meeting the people today, talking to somebody new today, sharing with somebody new today, building your organization today? Can you see yourself motivating and inspiring somebody to come along with you on your journey? Can you see yourself winning this year of 2022? Baby, we're just getting started. What do you see? Because whatever you see, that's what you're going to be. I see myself helping 100 families. I see myself changing 100 lives. I can see the people. I can see us on stage. I can see it, right? So whatever you can see is what you're going to be. Remember to handle yourself, use your head. To handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. So when you're sharing your business today, you're sharing your product, your services today, I need you to use your heart. You want me to repeat that for the people in the back? To handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. When people know you care, they move differently. People want to know what's in it for them. People are in, unfortunately, with the depression or recession or whatever you want to call this, people are in desperate life situations right now. People are struggling to make ends right now. Not everybody. Now understand, let me tell y'all, I am in the company of people that are multi millionaires on Zooms and meetings. And I'm like, everybody's not struggling. In one of the meetings, she said that Lamborghinis, they had so many orders, they're backed up to 2024. So let me just tell you, everybody's not, but a great majority, they just don't know what to do. You guys are smart. I am telling you, if you didn't tell your girlfriend, your business bestie, tag 2 people and share with her, she needs a side hustle. She needs residual income. It's really cool to have multiple streams of income right now. It's not just I have one job anymore. It's I do X, Y, and Z. And I do X, Y, and Z. That's what's popular right now. Okay. And so I don't know about you guys. There are people that are really, really looking for opportunities, and you have one. And they're robbing Peter to pay Paul. My dad used to say that all the time. And he grew up with the mentality that, you rob Peter to pay Paul. Anybody else heard this term before? Am I just like the other person that heard this before? Yes. Everybody heard this before. Yes. Now, we should not have to rob anybody. Let me just tell you, there's an unlimited amount of money available. Money should be readily available for you. Why not? Money should be readily available for your neighbor. Money should be readily available for your family. You have to decide that you're going to crush today. Everything you do today is setting you up for tomorrow. You have to decide, today is my day. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it scared. I'm going to talk to new people. I'm going to get people in my funnel. I'm going to educate people. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. I'm always educating people on the possibilities. And so whatever your thing is, You got to make sure you're sharing because somebody is hurting and somebody needs it. And so the second key that I can tell you is the first key was don't renege on what you're supposed to do to build your dreams. The second key is use your heart when you talk to people today. People want to know your heart. Remember, talk less, listen more. Okay. People all the time, you talk too much. Be quiet. Ask questions from the heart. This is what I know for sure. Business tip that's going to save somebody today. Let me tell you, you ask questions about them. It's going to close the deal almost every time. You want to ask, how can I help you? If you could change anything about, you fill in the blank. I don't know what your products or your services are. So if you could change anything about your body, what would that be? If you could change anything about your hair, say you sell hair care products, what would that be? If you sell skincare, if you could change anything about your skin, what would that be? Ask questions about them. I don't need to start telling you like me. I use great skincare with the collagen. I'm like, bam, 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 bam. That's what I use, right? And I promote it. And I'm saying, hey, you got to have great skincare. You got to start from the inside out. But that's not helping them, telling them how great my skin looks, right? I need to know what their concerns are. I need to know what their problems are. We're in the business of solving problems. So you want to make sure you're saying, if you could change anything about your hair, about your life, what would that be? Because you're curious about that person. Another way to be interested instead of interesting is, what would it take for us to get started today and work toward your life dreams? What would it take for us to get started today and work toward your, that car that you wanted? What would it take for us to get started today and work towards that dream house? What would it take for us to get started today and work towards, financial freedom? Whatever it is, you're asking the right questions about them. So when you're closing a prospect or you're closing a sale, everything must be of an urgent matter to see quick results. And so most people, they know what they need to do. They do know, right? They're like, all right, what would make a difference? How can I help you reach that goal? What do we need to do? My son always says, why do you say we when it's really me? It's we. We're doing it. I'm like, what do we need to do to get your homework done? And he's like, well, Mom, I'm doing the homework. You always say we are doing it. Yeah, I'm helping you. I'm motivating you. And I'm going to check it. So what do we need to do to get this homework done? So you need to make sure you use the word we. Okay. Here's my secret word. Use the word today. If you speak with me, if I offer you my opportunity, I am talking in present tense. Okay. What would it take for us to start today? Question mark. What would it take for us to get you on a healthier, life journey today? What would it take for us to move forward in this decision today? Everything's going to be today. Tomorrow is today. Yes or yes. And I know some people like, I'm going to let them marinate and think about it and pray about it. And that's great. I'm not saying don't, but I could be the blessing. Me talking to you today could be the blessing. Me offering it to you today is the blessing. And so this will make the person feel you care, that they change their circumstances, they change their problem today. So if you are wanting to lose weight, why are we waiting tomorrow? Let's start today. If you wanted to exercise more, you want better looking, skin, or you want better looking whatever, why don't we do it today? You want to make more money tomorrow? Or do you want to make more money today? Yes or yes? Today. So that's my secret word. Take it, use it. It's everything I say is, when are we going to get started today? When are we going to move forward today? What's stopping us today? And then they'll tell you. And the third key that I can tell you is, how are you going to help them? Once they say nothing is stopping us from moving today, or I don't see a reason why we can't do it today. Okay, what's your process? Write this down. This is the third key, is how are you going to help them? You're going to share resources, right? You got something that you're going to give them. You are offering trainings. You have some type of coaching session. You have some type of Zoom that they have to follow. Are you offering time? It's our responsibility to offer from the heart. Even when you offer the opportunity, you are offering from your heart. People can feel energy. You can feel my energy. And that's why you're the pretty people. The pretty people, we celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. You're here because I created a relationship and you can feel my energy. Energy is contagious and energy is also transferable. Even if you're on the phone, even if you're on a live, people can feel, right, what your intentions are. And so you want to make sure you're speaking from the heart, and that way they feel the love. You want people to feel the love, okay? So write that down. So these are the three keys that I would say for you to crush it today in your businesses. And so you got all these keys. How many of you, my dad, when he worked, he retired after 30 years. He used to have all of these keys on a ring. I mean, it was so many keys. It's this thing that pulled out and had all the keys on it. Anybody? And I always wondered as a child, like, why does he have all these keys? And how does he know which key goes to what door or whatever it is, right? And for some reason, somehow he knew the keys. And so what I want to say is sometimes we have all these keys and they're not being used. Because I'm sure on that key ring, every key was not being used. And so if you're that person, you got all of these keys, but you're not using them. We want to change that. Do you even remember why you have that key on your ring? It's probably dead weight. So we need to release the keys that we're not using, and the ones that we actually have, we need to put them to use and open up that door to success, and open up that door to our future, and open up that door to a different lifestyle, and open up that door. That's what you need to do today. Today, we're using the keys for success. Yes or yes. Say, Jerusha, you talking to me. You got all these keys, all this knowledge, and you're not using it. But today, you're going to crush it today. Today is your day. And so if this was valuable to you, say, Jerusha, this was valuable, hashtag helpful. If this was helpful, say hashtag helpful. If you really want to do something, tag 2 people and share the broadcast, because we really want to help other people. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. And I want to make sure that people know they don't have to live the way that they're living if they want to change. They don't have to struggle if they want to change. They don't have to, because you have something for them. Yes or yes. Oh, today, yes, Denise. Hey, Denise in the building. Michelle is in the building. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate that. Yes. Hashtag helpful. If this was helpful, tag 2 people, share the broadcast. I'm live every Tuesday at 1:30 for a quick lunch and learn. So if you want to make sure you follow, do see first. So when I go live, you get that notification. You don't want to miss all this goodness, because I bring the goods. Okay. So make sure every Tuesday, 1:30, it goes down. And so I am present for those that are willing to do the work, willing to put in the sweat equity. It's too many people wanting, not enough people willing to. So how many of you are willing to crush them keys today? How many of you are really willing to use those keys today? Say yes, put a key emoji. Keys. You about to use those keys today, and I want to hear about it. Don't be a stranger. Don't be shy. I will respond back. Like, I actually answer. So I see you. So if you are a newbie, put newbie in the chat. Oh, willing. That's right. You're willing. Put some keys. You're willing to do the work. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page.